Hi everyone, Nathan Nemmer here from Mighty Lancer Games. Welcome to this evening's stream of jewel painting. I'm just using up a little bit of leftover undercoat before I make a start on the ruined doorway, which Emma and I will both be painting one each this evening, which we're going to use for our new releases category for the RCL, and then once they're painted we're going to use them on the gaming tables in the shop for some Frostgrave and other games, because it's all about the Frostgrave. Yep.
So I've undercoated mine with grey liner, Reaper grey liner, so it's practically black, and you undercoated yours with black.
Black primer, Reaper brush on black primer.
But the thing you're doing there isn't anything. Is this because you splodged paint everywhere and now you need to use it up?
Yep, this is because I squeezed out too much black primer, more than I needed for the thing that I was undercoating, so I'm just using it up on some other stuff that I wanted to undercoat. Hi Naz, hi Pete, hi Wicked D, hi Tony, hi anybody else that I've missed?
So is grey liner a primer?
Well, yes, it is really.
Technically-ish.
Yeah, it is really a primer, I think. A lot of people use it for priming bones miniatures. There's a few different liners, which I guess you would really count as undercoats. They cover really, really well, for so which is why people use them as an undercoat. I'm going to need some more now.
Hey Joelle.
Hi, how you doing?
So the liners tend to be dark, so grey liner is really dark and red liner is really dark, and I like them because they're dark, and I like to start off with a dark base coat. Obviously you don't have to undercoat Reaper miniatures.
I like to.
He likes to. I just like to start off with a dark colour than the shiny grey. And then I'm going to go for field grey, mixed in with a little bit of grey liner for my first dry brush. What are you going to do, mister?
Well, yeah, so I've failed because I spent all my time before the stream undercoating, so I've not actually got any paints out ready, so I'm going to improvise and mix my own greys. Which I can't see the black that I was using yesterday.
Oh yeah, I've got my dragon black, don't I?
Yeah. Oh yeah, mine ran out, didn't it? That was why.
You can have my dragon black. I will let you.
Yeah. So, quick one for Wicked D.
Wicked D.
Reichland Flesh Shade is back in stock today. I know we were waiting for some, so we've got some. This item that I'm undercoating here is a fountain from Mantic Games, one of their terrain crate lines. It's a.
You got accused of stealing it, by the way.
Did I?
Yeah, because Little Miss saw it on the table, and Little Miss has one, and she was very, very upset that you had stolen her fountain.
She told me she didn't want to paint it and that I could. How very dare she?
So I said to her, "I'm sure you don't have stolen it. I'm sure yours is somewhere else." So she was happy at that, but you have actually stolen it.
No,
I took it for you.
I don't think I have. Actually, I think this was like a spare out of the box.
Okay, maybe you better check.
I will. I'm going to check.
Yeah, I did say it won't have done, sweetheart. This will be his. Yeah, I might be able to be a liar now then.
No, I'm sure that hers is still in this drawer at the side of me. I will have a look in a second.
It says hydrate.
Thanks, Pete. Oh, super! Thank you. Yeah, I like to undercoat them and make sure that I've got a nice solid coat of primer on, so that I don't have to worry about the paint running off if I've not given it a good enough clean
I'm just lazy.
beforehand.
I was like, get some paint on! I have been putting base coat on more often because I've been doing slightly more intricate things. Then it helps you to see the detail. Helps the detail to pop out.
Yes.
Than just being shiny.
Yeah, like until I undercoated Iridius Dark Fathom yesterday, I didn't actually know that there was a face inside the fish head. Because when I looked at a couple of painted images, and people have just painted it as a tongue or something inside, rather than making it part of the model.
Oh, he's got a head, has he?
Yeah, he's actually got like a human head inside. Yeah.
Oh. There we go then. Now you know.
Well, that's the random bits one.
Random bits,
Yeah.
yeah, it's there. Okay. It's not me, you know.
I know.
I had nothing to do with it. I was just in the room.
Right. Just going to finish undercoating this, and then.
Yeah, what you're messing.
Well, I've got a couple of things on the go because I got too much paint out. So I thought I'd get some undercoat slapped on a couple of different things. So we've got a statue from I think it is Carotid Columns Bones pack. I think Mrs MLG has painted the other mini that goes with this at some point.
We're supposed to be painting the same thing, but the boy's undercoat isn't dry yet. So
we get that.
he's messing about with something else. I think he's just enjoying himself. He's making like mud pies or something over there.
Just going to use up the rest of my undercoat on this thing. Fountain also for Frostgrave.
How are you finding Frostgrave now you're actually getting to play?
Oh, it's fantastic. Actually, got a Andy at work today said like, Roger was in earlier on, right? And I don't know whether this is how the conversation actually went or not, but he said, and he was telling me how excited he was that he'd played Frostgrave last week and whatever.
Oh yeah, because he came in for a game.
And he said, "Oh, Nathan's really like casual, isn't he? Like when he plays games." And then I said, "Like, what do you mean?" He goes, "Oh yeah, he just like, I'll just answer this message. I'll just send an email. I wasn't really paying attention to what you were doing during your turn, but then like, blah blah blah. Yeah, you're dead."
Did you annihilate him and you weren't even listening?
No, I was just like, working and doing stuff, and I don't know. I didn't really think about it like that, but that was the way that Andy kind of described it to me, and I thought like, that's. I suppose it might have seemed a bit like that.
I don't know. See, you can do two things at once then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're always saying you can. Did everybody hear that? You can do two things at once.
No, I can't.
That's it now.
Can't do two things at once, I'm a man.
No, you've just said you can play Frostgrave, answer emails.
Neither of these things was done to an optimum standard.
Oh, he's backtracking now, he's backtracking. So because these things are for the Frostgrave table, they are just being grey.
Yeah, stone, and then we're going to put some like snow effect stuff over them and make them look suitably ruiny, aren't we?
Tony found an excellent video today on painting realistic stoneware. Is that a hint that we're not painting realistic stoneware there, Tony? Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've got to paint them grey. I painted Sophie's stonework not grey for a change. Not grey stonework. Don't even know if you can see that. Fine. Ah, that's because that's the contrast button, not the focus button. I painted Sophie's not grey. I don't know if you can see Sophie. Yeah, I was moving the contrast button instead of the focus button, wacky because it's really hard to do things on a Tuesday. It should be an alright colour now. So yeah, that's okay. So she's not just grey on her base. I can only see bits of screen, you see. So I hadn't noticed that it was going a funny colour.
Leftovers, so I might as well use it. I know, I just keep like getting too much paint out, that's all it is.
It's just starting more projects and more projects and more projects.
No. Undercoating minis and things isn't more projects, that's like helping towards getting things further towards being done, isn't it?
I'm not sure I agree with that.
Yeah. This guy's been undercoated before anyway, it just needs a couple of touch-ups.
Did he get undercoated and then thrown back into a box?
He did, yeah, because he never got finished.
I'm going to add more of a paler colour down here because that will be, I think, more worn away as people walk on it. Hi Goblin Squire!
How are you doing?
Goblin Squire, I do believe, and I'm sure will tell me if I have this incorrect, is painting miniatures for the D&D one-shot tonight after us.
Oh, nice.
So that should be fun.
Cool. When does the D&D one-shot occur?
On the 10th of July, so that would be Saturday.
Oh no, I'll be at work.
I know you are, and I think it's at 4 o'clock. So Little Miss and I will watch, and then you might. I don't know how long it'll go on for. It's definitely going to be more than an hour, though, isn't it? So when you come home, you might be able to catch it.
Tune it in.
4 to 8. There you go.
We'll have to get it on the telly in the front room.
If we get it on telly in the front room, then we won't be able to use our. I don't know how you get Twitch on the telly. It's on Twitch. I don't know.
Yeah.
But you won't be able to use your points to make them do stuff.
Well, I don't know. Surely we could watch it on the telly and then be signed in on the phone as well.
You're making it complicated. Why can't we just watch it on a computer?
Oh, okay. I was just thinking about bigger screen.
Anyway, let's see what happens, shall we? With you actually, getting home and everything.
Okay.
Because I have my second injection on Saturday as well.
Oh yeah.
You've had both of yours now. You're all injectioned up.
Yeah, that's fine. It means I'll be able to do whatever I want.
No, don't start.
We won't get political.
No, we don't get political. On the TV, a couple of phones, maybe a computer too. Yeah, all logged in on different accounts. Is that right, Goblin? We ain't got that many accounts. So that's the stern work. But then this would be ground, wouldn't it? So that really needs to be a greeny browny colour, doesn't it, do you think? Yeah, greeny browny colour. Not even a real colour, just a greeny browny colour. I've got loads to do this month. I've got Spirit of the Forest. Done Sophie, so that's my duo.
Smashed it already.
I've only done one. I've only done all of them by now.
I thought you'd done 2.
No.
Oh, okay.
I've only done Sophie.
I've started on my. I've got 2 going off here. Look. In fact, it could even be 3.
That's right, Goblin Squire. The Reaper paint greeny browny colour.
So I've got my
oh yeah.
Irigis Fathom for me trio.
Yeah, it raised them up a bit.
I've got this guy that I'm going to submit as my player character.
What on earth are you doing? There, stand still. Stand still.
Okay.
There we go. He's got a very white face.
He has, yeah. It needs. I haven't got to shade in here yet. So he's going to be my player character. This guy's for my trio.
It's not doing the holding still thing, is it?
No, I've moved it. I've got Bonk kicking around somewhere. I need to sort his face out so I can do him for my duo.
I can't remember what my...
I started this guy as a backup last night. This Knoll Archer. He's from the Reaper sub-box.
Oh.
No, sorry. I thought you'd still got it zoomed in, my darling.
Oh, it's not zoom, sweetie. It's focus, and I started painting again randomly.
Sorry.
You know.
So I've got this guy, Black Tongue the Knoll Archer. He's from the sub-box. Got him partially done. He might be my monster for the month. Oh, ploughing through. This is going to be my new release.
Yeah, this is my name.
This thing's going to be my freebie. This tree.
Tree! Pete, there's a tree!
Yeah.
Tree, Pete!
It's all coming together. Getting loads of stuff done.
I need to sort his face out. Sounds distinctly threatening.
Sort him out.
Sort his face out. I can't remember what my trio is. I know I've got it written down on the sheet, and also it's in the cupboard. I can't remember what the miniature actually is off the top of my head. Absolutely terrible. Whoops, forgot to put the tea under the grill. That would help Wicked Tea. It's not going to cook itself. Do what I always do, because our oven has lots of different settings, and sometimes I put the wrong setting on, and then it's on defrost, which doesn't cook anything. And an hour later, it's still frozen solid.
I've got 2 of these dodgy brushes, Wicked D. There you go. Just a visual treat for you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, these are my mixing undercoating brushes. Thought I'd just show you them. I know how you like it.
Tony says, it's something you wouldn't want to hear Vinnie Jones say. Oh, hi, Reaper!
What was that? Wow! Hi, Reaper. How you doing?
Hi, Raiders. Thank you very much for coming and seeing us. And thank you for the follow.
Super, thank you.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Everybody raid.
Yay!
You're going to have to tell everybody what you're doing now.
I know, I'm mashing paint together. That's what I'm currently doing.
Was it Annie that was painting the Fungal Queen? We caught a bit of it before ours started. Yeah. Looks really good with all those tiny dots. Tiny dots.
It did look pretty cool.
We are painting our new releases for the RCL. So we are painting the Ruined Doorway. That's
it. I can't remember the code. It's 779 something.
You can't remember the code? It's 77987.
987, that's it.
What, are you messing at as if you don't know?
No, I don't know. Gonna not be nervous like I was last time.
Yeah. That's right.
We're doing, new releases.
New releases, and then straight after us, we're going over to Goblin Squire, so we could have like a massive raiding party.
Well, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
As if, anybody stayed from the raid. You'll have to let us know what you're all doing.
Yeah,
what you're all painting, cool. What you're all up to.
Wowzers.
Valandar the Red says, excellent, I still need to paint a theme model myself. Then I'm done. You're done with the Jiraiya. Wowzers. I've only painted my duo, which I painted Mermaid Surfing. So we still need to submit them though. I've already painted my duo and started on this one. As if you've finished really already.
That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I've done half a figure.
They were released in May. I want to say May.
Yeah, the archways.
So
yeah.
it's 3 months, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it still counts.
Well,
3 months.
We'll still find out. We need them for Frostgrave anyway. When they go, no, it's been longer than that.
No, I think it still counts.
Yeah. I thought it was 3 months, but you never know. Wikidy's not even started on ours yet.
Yeah.
And Tony's cooking chicken, biryani, so that's nice, isn't it? That's what he's up to.
Awesome. Chicken biryani. Oh, that sounds awesome. Absolutely fantastic. I really like curry. Mrs MLG does not like curry.
I don't like anything now. I mean, come on, let's face it. So, what are you doing to yours? I say what I do. I undercoated it with grey liner. Then I added a couple of dry brushes, including weathered stone. And now I'm putting some greeny browny random colour along the bottom.
Okay.
What are you doing?
So I undercoated mine with black primer. Oh, I've just realised I put a massive scratch down it there. That's no good, is it? I'll have to sort
Amanda's never tried curry. I'm not missing out. I just don't like spicy food. Or most foods. Which is why I'm so fat, because I don't like food. So then I just eat junk. It's true.
It's not true.
It's true.
So I undercoated mine with black, and then I've mixed some dragon black and dragon white together to get a variety of greys, which I'm then going to
thank you for following.
dry brush on as a base coat, and then we're going to put some ink washes on to give it a little bit of a different colour in places, including some green to give it a bit of mouldy greenness.
Oh, you're going all out, aren't you?
Oh,
Look at that.
I want it to match in with some of the other things I've done recently.
Well, okay, that's fair enough. And then we're going to use these on the gaming tables at the shop for... What are we using them for?
Frostgrave!
Because Mr MLG loves Frostgrave.
Yeah, it's a fantastic game.
So we stream on a Monday, where we stream a miniature from our Reaper subscription box that we do here for the peeps in the UK. So every month we do a Reaper subscription box, so you get awesome Reaper miniatures delivered to your door. I mean, what more could you want? So we do that on a Monday at 8 o'clock UK time, and on a Tuesday we both paint together, which is what we're doing now, and that's at 7, and then at 8 we go over to see Goblin Squire and see the awesomeness that he's doing, and on a Wednesday at 8 o'clock we paint any random stuff, which tends to be Reaper, because we love Reaper so much. We have a lot of Reaper miniatures that we paint.
Yeah.
And then on Sundays at 4, Little Miss MLG and Mr MLG play Skyrim, which has got nothing to do with painting at all, but they enjoy the game. So that's what they do. Isn't it?
Yeah, and you've been playing Monkey Island on stream.
I've been playing Monkey Island, which I really, really don't understand, and it's completely chat-led because I don't know what I'm doing at all. And it's the first computer game with a computer PC that I've played, and I've never played Monkey Island before. So it's a lot of me going, what do I do now? What do I do now? Wikidy says you need a little pop-up picture for every time Mr MLG says Frostgrave. Yeah, a little pop-up picture.
We could.
Frostgrave.
Frostgrave. I fibbed. I told everybody that I was using Dragon White, but I'm not using Dragon White. I'm using Green Stuff World Nuclear White.
How very dare!
I know. Heresy.
Wikidy says, I'd say less playing, more blundering through it. That is exactly what I do.
Is that a more accurate description?
Well, I don't even think blundering, because I tend to not really walk very far either, do I? Because I can never remember what direction I'm supposed to be going in.
No.
I mean, it's terrible. It is terrible. But, you know, chat gets me through by shouting things at me and telling me how wrong I'm doing it. And that's what we need. I need directions. I'm going to try Umber Brown now.
Oh, cool. What are you going to do with that?
What am I going to do with that? I'm going to put some on the... Concentrate on what you're doing. Put some on the ground.
Alright, fair enough.
It's not my favourite brown. but I'm going to give it a go. Because, you know, why not? Let's give it a try.
Fair enough.
Tony says, I love the Reaper subscription box. I've been rooting around looking for Reaper Pathfinder minis today and found a few bones and loads of metal iconic heroes.
Awesome.
Yeah, you had some Pathfinder in the last sub box this month, didn't you? Was it this month? Or the
yeah, there was a Pathfinder mini in this one, yeah. There's been a couple of Pathfinder minis that we've put in it as well. They're... I love them. Well, I really like Pathfinder over Dungeons and Dragons, so there's inevitably going to be some Pathfinder minis in future boxes as well, because I think that they are absolutely outstanding. We've previously had the Jabberwock and the Pathfinder Red Dragon in sub boxes as well.
Well, they don't get repeated, the sub boxes, because we don't like to repeat them for people that have had our sub boxes for like the 4 years they've been running, so they don't get duplicates. No. But obviously, we stock every single Reaper miniature here in our little UK store, so you can always pick up some stuff that you need. When we first started, it was one of the ranges that we knew we wanted because we like them. Yes, there was a Pathfinder Goblin Warriors in one of the boxes, Tony says.
Yeah, there has been.
And that's what you found today, wasn't it, while you were rummaging? That one?
There we go.
Right,
super light grey.
Free hydrate for Pete now. To that, giving away free hydrates, yeah. So I have put some brownie bits and some green. It's all technical terms here, you know, this is what we do. Brownie bits and greeny bits along the bottom so that you can tell the difference between the stone. And I'm going to add some snow. Oh, Goblin Squire says we've got to hydrate now, giving away more hydrate. Woo!
Thanks, Goblin Squire.
That's how close my camera is to me. Tony says, I love Pathfinder Goblins and the sculpts. I've done a brilliant job with them. Yes, George, our friendly family member, is a Pathfinder Goblin.
Yeah, I just love the wide mouth style of the Pathfinder goblins. I think they look cool.
If you want to see George, our Pathfinder Goblin, just look up MLG George on social media and you'll find pictures of our lovely little goblin.
I think
Valanda doesn't like Pathfinder. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. I do apologise. I really don't like Pathfinder, but that's a case of I got a very bad taste in my mouth and a few experiences with it. Horrible groups tainted the game for me. I tried to play it and I'm reminded too much of those horrible groups. Oh, that's terrible.
Well, that is a shame.
That is rubbish when you've had a bad experience. Hi, Deathly.
Hi, how you doing?
Tony says George is fabulous. George is fabulous. He's currently staring out of the window at the passers-by.
Yeah, I think Reaper have got a George in their shop in Texas.
Yes, they have. They have, but I don't think they've called their George though.
No.
Because little Miss MLG named ours, and there was no hesitation at all. I don't know why she called him George. There was no hesitation. What should we call him, George? That's it. Definitely says it's not too bad. Just here to see who paints better. It'll be him over there.
No, it'll be her over there.
He's painted for a very long time. I'm going to use some of this.
What is it? Oh, Valhalla Snow.
That one, another word that I can't say. I've just flicked my model across the room. That's how good a painter I am. Woohoo!
What did you do your ground with?
I'm not telling you. I did it
Greeny
with green browny
brownie
colour. I told you that, greeny browny colour.
Well, I'm going to use some russet brown. Because I like russet brown.
You like russet? See, I don't like russet brown, so I definitely didn't use that.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish mine. Because I'm going to want to put some ink washes on it, and they're going to take a bit longer to dry.
No, excuses are coming out already, everybody. Excuses are coming out already. Tony says, it's such a shame, the game is really good, but I understand what you mean about bad experiences. Yeah, we play Pathfinder. We have a group with me and Wicked D, who's in chat, and our kids, basically. So 2 adults and 2 kids. And Mr. is the DM, who's been very patient with us because we've never played any RPG before. The reason we're playing Pathfinder is because Nathan picked it.
That's what I wanted.
Because that's what he wanted to play, and we're fine because we don't know any different. But we're really enjoying it. But then we've got a good DM and we're all friends and everything. And apart from nearly dying a couple of times, and Wicked D currently has had all her hair removed. Apart from that, yeah, it's going great. Definitely Hallowell says, I agree with Tony, the Pathfinder Goblins minis are lots of fun. Gotta paint up the torch guys soon, once I sort out the pesky trio. You doing a trio with me, definitely? Because I can't remember what I'm doing. I have it written down and I have the mini.
No, definitely doing a trio with me and Pete.
Oh, you're doing yours? What is that you're putting on again, Mrs MLG? I missed the explanation. I don't know if there was an explanation. I think I just flashed it at the screen, Wicked D. I mean, let's not get too technical and tell people what I'm doing. I am attempting very badly to put some snow on, which is the Citadel texture Valhalla Blizzard. I like this snow. We do have other snows available. We have flocking and etc. But this is like wet, so it sticks and then it dries. I'm sure you're supposed to do it in a better way than with an old paintbrush, but
that's perfectly acceptable.
Ah yes, with the weird fish guy. You were painting yours on stream yesterday, weren't you?
Yeah.
On the Subbox Monday streams.
Yeah, he's coming along alright. We'll get finished next Monday.
Yeah, and then you'll pick something else. Are you giving people the choice?
Yeah, we could do that.
We couldn't give people the choice last Monday because we didn't want to spoil what was in the sub box.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fizztastic.
Fizztastic. And then also on Mondays and Wednesdays, you actually get to see Mr MLG's face, and then you can do daft things to him, like make him wear a hat.
Why would you want to see my face?
Because then we can make you wear a hat. I mean, yeah, you can use your
Lancer reward points.
You can use your Lancer reward points to ask us questions and make him wear daft hats and all sorts of things. I'm trying to think where snow would gather in the doorway. I think it'd be blowing through this doorway and gathering in the corners. That's what I'm going for. I've decided. It's got all heaped up around the rocks at the bottom.
Awesome. Looking good.
Deathly Halloween, is that you? It's starred out. I can't read what Tony's written.
Oh.
He starred it out. Sorry. Oh, have you starred it out on purpose? No, Deathly's in the Discord as well.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, wow. Thanks, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
Gifted 5 subscriptions. Look at that. You'll be able to use the little emoji things.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Tony. That's very, very, very kind of you.
Oh, does Bill Laurie follow us?
I don't know.
He's got a gifted sub now, though.
Awesome. That's extremely kind of you, Tony. Thank you.
We've all gone quiet now. Quiet
I know.
with shock. Look, we got raided. Subs and people following us. We're just little MLG family.
Yeah, awesome. So, I'm just using some russet brown. I'm working my way around, nearly finished, and then once I've done this, I'm gonna get.
Hydrate. Pete says hydrate.
I'm gonna get some washes out and put a bit of ink on.
Everybody hydrate.
And then we'll do a little bit more detail work once they are dry. And then while the ink is drying, I'm going to move on and I'm going to work on a tree.
Tree? Is that for Frostgrave too?
Oh, amongst other fantasy and science fiction games it would be suitable for in the shop, yeah. Yeah, so we're trying to get a whole load of scenery done for the gaming tables in the store.
I mean, we have boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of scenery, but apparently we need some more.
Yeah, we do. It's always nice to have like fresh, cool, new stuff for the guys to play over. And so we're just trying to get things like rebooted at the moment with in-store play, because obviously after the whole pandemic situation,
which is still happening.
Yeah, which is, well, yes, it is. Some people are like uncomfortable about the prospect of coming and playing in store. Like, they don't want to come and sit and play D&D with their face masks on and what have you. I'm just going to leave that to dry for a minute or two.
A minotaur?
Yeah, minotaur. I'm just going to use a bit of this leftover russet brown up around the base of this road sign that I've started. Over here, another project started, look. Yeah, so people don't really want to like come and sit for several hours with face masks on while they play Dungeons and Dragons or whatever. So we're just trying to sort of encourage people back in with a few nice shiny bits of terrain and comfortable atmosphere and what have you.
Blood Bowl day on Saturday.
That's right. We're hosting a day of Blood Bowl on Saturday, which should be pretty cool. I will be fielding my goblin team against anybody that wants to come and give me a game in during the day. Set a little time aside to get some games in.
Yeah, Pete was having some signal problems, I do believe. So couldn't hydrate us as quickly as normal.
Oh no! I'll give you a free one here, Pete. Pete the hydrator.
Hydrate. Right, I am going to put some tufts on now.
What?
Well,
It's not a race.
I didn't say it was. Put some tufts on. So what's happening? I can't decide which tufts they're.
Wicked D's redeemed a hydrate for us. Thank you, Wicked D. And Moxie would like to know what the snow effect is. Could you put a link in to what the product is that you're using, my darling?
I'm holding it.
Okay. So I've just mixed a bit of dragon black in with my russet brown to make a darker colour, which I'm now going to use to dry brush this tree.
Oh, that stock image is absolutely terrible.
Is it?
Yeah. It's not the same stuff.
Yeah. They've changed the pot design, the label design, but it is still the same stuff, I promise you.
That's rubbish. A rubbish pot.
So this tree that I'm going to just do a little bit of work on is actually from the game Guild Ball, and it's from the scenery pack that you get for Guild Ball. You used to be able to get for Guild Ball. I think Guild Ball is almost impossible to purchase at the moment. They kind of canned it because it was really more for organised play and tournament style games. So they've decided that they're not going to bring out any new stuff for it and support it any longer, I believe. But this was something that I had kicking around in my box of random terrain. So we're gonna get this thing painted up because it looks kind of spooky and spindly, especially with these little like pennant bits hanging on it.
So I'm going to use some normal kids PVA glue because despite the fact that these tufts are self-adhesive, it's always handy to stick them down a little bit more. And I will be using this glue if I can get it out of the pot. I have still on this, I've got on this, but she doesn't know. And then I'm going to use some Jesus.
You've stolen her PVA glue.
Yeah, well, I've not literally stolen it, just moved it from her cupboard to my cupboard.
They're a comp on Reaper Discord, says Pete.
What is?
I don't know. Is there a competition on the Reaper Discord? Is that what you mean? I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, the ass, yeah. I mean, that's a competition.
Yeah.
It's too big now, I don't know where to put it.
I need more paint on my thing. So this is actually some Dragon Black and some actual russet brown. No Green Stuff World colours being used in this mix. After my last fibs.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, Moxie. I do like the technical paints from Games Workshop. I don't personally tend to use their paint, but I do like their washes, the Northern Isle and the Agrax and stuff.
And Nihilak Oxide.
And what?
Nihilak Oxide.
What's that?
That's the verdigris stuff.
Oh, I was talking about what I use.
Oh, sorry.
And their completely threw me off there. And their technical paint, I like when you want to do basing and they have that nice stony stuff. What's that called that you make me use?
Astrogranite.
That one. That's cool. But as for their paint, I tend to use Reaper and Army Painter and Vallejo. We have got Games Workshop paint, haven't we?
Well, yeah, we've got a drawer full, but we don't use it very often.
Yeah, why is that?
What, that we don't use it?
Yeah.
It's because it's in that drawer, it's all the way over there. When I get my little shelves here, I might use some.
You're going to have to tell us more, Pete. I don't think we know anything about this. Yes, tactical relocation of the PVA glue. That's right, Tony. I mean, if she needs it, then I know where it is. That's what I'm thinking. Obviously. She's, Little Miss has got her Goblin Inspiration submission in. I haven't even thought about what I'm doing yet.
No.
But, yeah, as it's done. Very much enjoyed watching the YouTube video. So that's all good. Just put in like a couple of little tufts about.
What's oh, Pete the Priest. Hydrate. That looks good, sweetheart.
It just popped up on my notification. I'll have to have a look then later, Pete. See what it is. See what's happening. I don't know.
Might spoil this now. I'm going to mix some Vallejo Leather Brown into my mix. Yeah. See how that works. Oh, that's alright. Slightly concerned that would wreck the whole wood colour, but that looks alright.
What are you painting now?
I'm just getting this like tree done a little bit while I wait for my paint to dry before I can put washes on it.
Oh. Bits of grass growing out of there.
Bits of grass growing out.
Bits of grass growing out of there.
Random bits of grass.
Pete says blue trees. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Blue trees.
Blue trees. I don't know. Maybe for an alien world board.
Oh yeah, then you could use some of that cool.
You know those tufts, the neon tufts.
Yeah, the neon tufts and the sand. Like bright blue and whatever sand.
Yeah, maybe when I finally get to painting my Antares miniatures.
Oh, is that another game?
It is,
Gates of Antares. Another game.
Another game that I already own a sizable army for that I haven't painted yet.
So there you go. That's mine.
You finished?
Well, I think so. Unless chat goes, no, that's poo. You need to do this. Woo! is going to be nice.
Right.
So, that's mine. Ruined doorway. We've done that today, and we've also done...
Oh no!
What did you just do?
Snapped my paintbrush.
Snapped your paintbrush?
Yeah, I've snapped because I was holding on to the end and I obviously
Sir Manley has snapped his paintbrush. You have to show everybody. Snapped paintbrush.
Just snap the end there, look.
Look at the state of
Because I'm
that.
so hardcore. Not safe to be like that.
You're not safe to be like that. And then I did do some highlights on her wings, but you genuinely can't even tell. Maybe slightly tell on that one. So I need to put that on the Reaper Discord. Don't I?
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna apply some washing onto my thing here. So I'm gonna have to go into the Citadel paint drawer and get some stuff. Some of that.
I can't remember what I'm supposed to be doing for each tree.
And some of that.
No, he's just so manly. That's what it is.
Right, so I'm going to use some classic Citadel Thraka green. It's not particularly like as classic as it could possibly get, but some old style Thraka green. So you can't get this anymore. And then this pot has got a mix of Nuln Oil and Agrax Earthshade in it, which I particularly like for scenery and other stuff. Tony says paintbrush snapping should be a regional sport.
Right, I'm going to find out what I'm supposed to be doing.
So I'm going to liberally apply this mix of Agrax Earthshade and Nuln Oil all over my terrain piece here.
Stone Lurker. I've done that then, haven't I? Ugh.
Yeah,
No wonder
so you have done.
No wonder I can't find it. Thanks, Stephanie.
Yeah.
I'm looking for an unpainted miniature. That's what I'm doing here.
Yeah, it's because you have painted that
I
already.
have,
You did
I
that
have,
over
it's
the weekend.
there. This is because my brain don't function correctly. Somebody has to keep me right. Thanks, Stephanie. Yes, this guy was my trio apparently. Which makes perfect sense now as to why I've painted it.
Yeah.
So if I did this again, then I would either paint these green to match the mouth or paint the mouth purple. I don't think...
Well, you're welcome to paint the other one that's in the cupboard.
We don't need to. I don't think they go. I don't think it ties in together. I don't know. What's everybody else think? So this was Reaper Stone Lurker, obviously. I can't get the camera to be...
Bones Black.
He is a
Stone
bone
Lurker,
black,
is it?
Bones Black.
4404
Oh.
something. I want to say 43, but I think that's actually a Dark Watcher.
Yeah, because there's more than one, isn't there? So what do you think it is? 4-4?
Oh,
I'm putting it on the spot now.
No, I'm going to be wrong.
Just tell me. What did you say?
I think it's 4-3.
It's 4-9.
Oh no!
Oh.
So close.
Gee whiz.
No,
What
look,
what are you
everybody's
messing up?
everybody's leaving now. I've got it wrong. Right. So I've given that an all over with
Yes,
that,
yeah, I think
that
so.
one, and then I'm going to
Purple in there next time.
blather a bit of green on as well.
Try to do some... This is Tesseract Glow, by the way. Another technical paint from Games Workshop, which is really cool. But you have to shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Really a lot, because it separates loads. So I painted some in the cracks as well. But yeah, I don't know. I like the tentacles, but I just don't think they go with... I mean, I painted the thing. probably go with the scheme. There you go. So yes, I have done that. You are correct. Thank you, definitely, for reminding me what it is that I'm actually doing, because I'm useless. So then this is new release, if we've got the dates correct, and also
I'm sure we're fine. It still shows up on the new releases page
I'm sure
on Reaper's website. So I think
thank you,
we're
Cooking Square.
I'm going to get as much life out of my broken paintbrush as I possibly can. I'm going to lift that guy up with the ends of my paintbrushes so I don't get it all over my fingers.
And then we also have to do the Halloween tree, which is going to be for my submission for our large group. Halloween tree. Another metal mini. I don't really like doing metal minis because they scare me for no reason at all. Hound of Judgment, I think, is going to be my monster. Obviously, you can get all these from mightylancergames.co.uk. What's the large group? Our large group is nature, so it leaves it wide open for lots of things. And I've got what everybody's doing so far on the chart.
I'm painting the giant beetle.
You can't see that, it's too shiny.
Sorry, I'm painting the giant beetle.
You're
as
going to try and do
my
shiny wings on casings on the back, aren't you?
I am.
So this is going to be
have a bit of fun with that guy.
my monster. And then we also, of course, have a Spirit of the Forest for Tharavel and Friends too. There's some awesome Tharavel and Friends submissions coming through on Twitter so far. The Bob Ross one, that was quite cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with this guy there.
Yeah, I don't think anybody has, actually,
No.
unless I'm wrong. So,
But
go on, you can
But
say.
Tim did say that there might be a Reaper additional challengey thing with this guy for the RCL. So we weren't 100% sure. So it might be that you'd be able to use it for that. But you've got until, it's a quarterly, so you've got ages. So if nothing happens with it on the RCL, then you'll still be fine, won't you? If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. So yeah, I've got those to paint. What shall I paint next? Do we think? If I've done my commitments now, my trio and my duo. So which one shall I do next? Chat can decide which one. They're like, don't care, just paint whatever you want. The one in the purple package, forgot the name. The Hound of Judgment. I do like the Hound of Judgment.
Yeah?
Yeah. Don't know what I'm going to do with the Hound of Judgment. Yes, definitely says the Hound of Judgment. I'm taking it out of the packet now, so that you can see it a bit better. It's a bit reflecty, isn't it? There you go. Still reflecty because it's so shiny.
Isn't there an undead category or something?
Oh yes, there is an undead category. I suppose I could do him for that. Because he's got big holes in him. He's got big holes in him, hasn't he? But I was thinking monster. Because I was going to do this guy. Oh, so organised, obviously not.
You normally know exactly what you're doing. This is completely out of character for you.
It is. Yeah, well, I know I'm doing those things because they're there. Look, I was going to do this dude for my undead.
Ah, yes.
Dragoth. So I've got him as well. It's always the player characters and the limited palette that I struggle with. Because I like doing monsters more than I do real people. Yeah, the Hound's really cool, isn't he? I do like him.
I'm looking forward to
Hound
limited
of
palette
Judgment.
purple.
Yeah, where's Carlos? He'd like that. We used to have a greyhound and he reminds me of him.
You're going to paint him like the greyhound?
No, because our greyhound was blue, so it'd just be grey and then it just looked like I'd primed it. Do you wash your Reaper miniatures before priming? Absolutely. In warm, soapy water, and we have Little Miss's old toothbrush. We haven't stolen that one. It's an old electric toothbrush that she no longer uses. She's got a new one. And we use that to wash our miniatures with.
Yeah.
So yes, definitely wash them to get all the mould releasing agenty thingies off.
Yeah, metal and plastic. We wash them.
Yeah,
both.
that's right, Goblin Squire. Electric toothbrush. Yeah, extravagance. That's what you got to have. Yeah, so I was going to do him. I was going to do drag off my undead, unliving category.
Yeah, if you're ever in like the pound shop or whatever you want to call it, and they've got an offer on kids like battery powered electric toothbrushes, it's definitely worth getting one for scrubbing your minis,
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier.
Because that kind of circular action that you get for getting in the nooks and crannies is really good.
Yeah, and don't forget as well, I'm going to be struggling with names again here. Alcos, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, it's me that's terrible with names. The older bones use brush-on primer, not spray rattle can primer, because with the older bones especially, spray rattle can primer doesn't ever stop being sticky. Goblin Squire says uses a manual toothbrush. Oh, you definitely need a electric one. Yeah, just a cheap one from the pound shop. I mean, we just used the kids' old one, obviously,
but even that wasn't expensive, was it? It was like £3 or something.
Yeah, we did. No expense spared on our channel.
Yeah.
This one is super cool.
It was a good quality one, but it was cheap at the supermarket one day, so that was why she got it.
It's a frozen one. I mean, you know, the proper.
It's an Oral B.
Yeah, Oral B one.
But yeah, it was less than a £5. Let's put it that way.
There he is out the packet. He's got a lot of detail on him. I mean, look at that guy on the back. Look at that. That's ace.
What are we looking at?
Drag
off the Defiler.
77201.
Yeah, is he?
He's awesome.
Is he glued on to?
He is, unfortunately. Yeah. That's. I like to paint things in bits. Right, yeah, get going, Goblin Square, and we'll see you in a couple of moments. Hey, Keldan.
Hi, how you doing?
We've only got a couple of minutes left on our stream, but then we're going to raid Goblin Squire, which is always cool. So we were just talking about this guy and how absolutely awesome he is for £3.29 at Mighty Lancer Games prices, obviously. I mean, £3.29. I'm £3.29. He is super cool. Let's get a bit of that action going on.
I can't believe I've never painted it.
And look at that. I mean, look at the detail on that. All these little skeletons. I'm kind of wondering now whether I might not paint him because there's so much detail on him. Even the sword's got like lettering or carving. That is ace.
It's an awesome mini.
It is an awesome mini. That's like a piece of skin. Someone's face taped onto the back of the chair. Nice. Oh, lovely. That is awesome. Yeah, well, £3.29.
If you get him painted, then we can use him as a bad guy in our Pathfinder game.
Oh, no. Did you hear that, Wiki D? He wants me to paint him so that he can attack us with him in Pathfinder. I'm not sure I want to do that now. But yes, so we have only got a couple of moments left because we always finish on time to go over to Goblin Squire, which we will do in a few moments.
So when are we going to put the poll up for Monday's thing? Are we going to do that tomorrow?
Yes, so tomorrow we will put a poll up of what you want us to paint out of the Reaper subscription box on Monday's Subbox Monday. So our Reaper subscription box that we do. And then you can pick what miniature you want Mr MLG to paint on Monday. And obviously he will do as he's told and he will paint that one.
Yes, boss.
It'll be Chap that decides. So there you go, chopped off all the extra flashy bits on this dude.
Is he going to be next?
Ready? So he's going to. Thanks, everybody. Hydrate. Pete says
Thanks,
so.
Pete. Pete the hydrator.
Right then. So we better go raid. We better go raid Goblin Square. So let's have a look what you've done. Quick.
Oh, so
with your
yeah.
arch. Come on, quick.
Right, so I'll risk getting ink all over my thing. So I know it's nowhere near finished like Mrs MLG. So I have done it all over with the grey and dry brushed it up, and then I've liberally applied my wash all over the top with a bit of green in the bottom of the archway there, so it looks all nice and mouldy. And then we'll work that up a bit once everything is dry. And then I've moved on to this tree, which is a guild ball scenery accessory.
I'm just chucking stuff all over the floor.
And so I've given that a quick dry brush up with brown, and now I'm just painting all these pennants that are on white so I can make those some nice bright colours.
So thank you everybody, thank you for the raid from Reaper, that was absolutely amazing. Thank you Tony, thank you very much all the new followers. On a Tuesday we always raid Goblin Squire, so we are going to raid Goblin Squire now. Thank you so much for joining us, we really do appreciate seeing you all, and hopefully we'll see you all over on the Goblin Squires in a couple of seconds when I press this button.
Thank you everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.